A lot of people don't understand how college baseball recruiting works, so I'm going to explain it to you coming from a 7-year pro and also played 3 years at the D1 level. I've also helped over 200 players inside my Mendoza Baseball Academy, so if your son's already working hard but he feels overlooked, DM me the word college and I got you. So let's really dumb it down. College baseball coaches want to win games. College baseball teams have around 35 players, and roughly 12 to 15 of them actually play every single game, taking into account a couple of pitchers every game. And those players that actually play, those are the players that these college baseball coaches actually trust. So let's just say half of the players on the active roster actually get the opportunity to play. Now let's zoom out an extra layer in high school. Yes, your son's working hard, he's playing high school baseball, he's on varsity, but he's being overlooked. So let's see how we're able to bridge the gap from high school to college real quick. So step number 1, is your son actually in front of these college coaches? If your son is playing in a tournament in the middle of Wisconsin in the early parts of spring, chances are these college coaches are focusing on their actual team and winning games, especially in the early parts of the season. So are you and your family, or maybe is your travel team, strategizing to make sure that they are being in front of these college coaches periodically throughout the year? Maybe, maybe not. That's for you to decide. And by the way, there are travel ball organizations that play in high-level WWBA, Perfect Game, PBR, all these really great tournaments that are hosted where college coaches flood the stands because they want to see this really good quality talent. So now we're at one of these events with plenty of college coaches, typically throughout summer baseball. Now you have a decision, be on the right team or be on the right field. Let me explain. So you can be on the right field, meaning you're playing against a top tier program. Think, the Canes national team or the Philly scout team. That might be the Canes. I really don't even know, but there's so much scout teams nowadays, it's hard to keep track. Or being on the right team is playing for the Canes, right? So we want to be on either the right field or the right team. And by the way, the right field is not in Wisconsin. So next up, you're on the right field or you're on the right team. Now, are we performing when it really matters? It's absolutely crazy to me that parents and players think that they can just be on a team and that's going to give you or earn you the right to play college baseball. It doesn't make sense, guys. You have to perform when it matters. It's not about performing necessarily great every single tournament or every single game, because that's not what happened with me in my journey. And like I told you in the beginning, I played 7 years of professional baseball between the Cardinals and Padres, also spent 3 years at NC State. And the reason that I got committed to NC State is because I pitched extremely well at NC State. And guess what? I got drafted as a third baseman. So long story short, the player that you are in high school does not determine the player that you will become later in your baseball journey.